Hey guys, what's going on? Aaron here. So there is some alarming news today, which you may have heard of, maybe haven't, but it has to do with what the CTO of Ledger, the hardware wallet, said earlier today on X, essentially saying that there is a supply chain attack in progress. And long story short, if you are using a hardware wallet, pay attention to every transaction before signing. If you don't use a hardware wallet, he said refrain from making any on-chain transactions for now. What the concern is that they can swap what address you are sending coins to automatically. This affects hardware wallets a lot less, but just to be safe, if you can avoid it, I would refrain from doing any buys or sells or swaps. Just like wait 3 or 4 days just to be really, really safe. Just because this just happened, we can see Charles over at Ledger saying that potentially all chains are affected. But then we're getting people saying that blockchains are unaffected and wallets are unaffected as well. MetaMask did say though that it's fine. Everything's fine on their end. They did come out with an update. But again, just to be safe, just like hold off. Don't use Phantom, don't use Trust, don't connect it to different dApps. Like Jupiter or, anything like that. Just kind of play it safe for the next few days or so. I know it's a little odd. These things happen though. I'm not concerned. We can have these kind of widespread, oh my gosh, something may have happened. It's just good just to play it safe, right? So wallets and blockchains are unaffected. You can send crypto and receive crypto from wallets, but just not from a web browser that he says has not confirmed that they have rebuilt with the correct code. So, a lot of people are saying different things right now. I think it's best just to be aware of this. So what I'm not doing is I'm not using MetaMask right now, even though they say it's fine. I'm not getting on different wallets on my phone or on the computer. I'm just not doing any trading right now. I think that's the best idea. But just as a side note, if you are using web wallets like MetaMask and it has the majority of your crypto, you're exposed to a lot more attack vectors, kind of like this, where nothing you could do could prevent it, right? You may do everything right, and because of malicious code, there still may be an issue. So just like a little plug here, this is going to be the Tangem wallets, and this is going to be the 3-card pack. Hardware wallets are just safer. They're just safer than hot wallets, especially for storing your crypto. So this is just a little quick video. I don't really need to go into greater depth about all the technicals of this. I did ask Rock to kind of break it down, but it gets just really technical, having to do with the JavaScript packages and malware, right, that was injected. So what they said is essentially software hot wallets are highly vulnerable. Hardware wallets, though, are generally safer, but this does not affect all wallets, just those that use the JavaScript ecosystem. So what people should do, pause on-chain transactions for the moment. Do not blind sign, meaning review whatever you are sending. And ultimately, I would just not trade right now if you can avoid it. So, that's basically it, guys. Everything will be fine. Everything actually is becoming fine right now. And honestly, everything could be totally fine at the moment. But I would just take a few days off. So if you want to pick up a Tangem, you can do so using the link below where you're going to get 10% off right here. So I recommend getting the 3-card set for an extra $13 because it makes it a heck of a lot safer. So 10% off using my code, $63, which is really cheap. So yeah, that's it. Quick video, little PSA. Don't trade for the next few days if you can avoid it. If you want to, I would just research it and just be very, very safe with what you're doing. Hope you guys are well. Till next time, talk with you soon, and bye for now.